him. It's a very mobile comp. Gwen, you also then have Lucian. Like, I feel like it can be very difficult to actually play the Lee Sin in this draft.
And I think some of the issues they had before is that the engage is kind of limited from Matt Lines. Of course, it's there with the insect kicks. And
I'm not sure if Elyoya was able to skirt around that ward.
It's a dive angle.
But Humanoid is making his
here we
way
are.
towards the bot. Oh!
He did just use it.
He did just use it.
Right.
But here we are, Unforgiven now getting dived by Razork.
TP coming out immediately from Nisqy. The dive is on, but the barrier available for Unforgiven. It survives as long as he can, but so clean, as you say, from Fnatic. They might go for a redive here. I think Kaiser is unable to remount. No, he's managed to get into Nisqy. Hylissang looking for a little bit. No one tanking the tower right now. Razork can step forward. Nisqy with the stun card. They're waiting, they're waiting. Razork didn't tank when he took the stun card. That's 3. Razork will die in the end. Elyoya is here. Dives onto Hylissang, but can't do too much. That was so well played by Razork not to tank the tower as he took the stun card.
Fnatic with a very clean dive in the early game. It's exactly who will go for the first base. Humanoid now moving up towards top. The ping already coming down onto the Twisted Fate. They've made the call. Can Nisqy respond?
Wunder looking for the needle work here. Armut trying to trade in with those Infernal Chains. Razork walking just past the wave here. Still only level 5. Destiny was popped by Nisqy. Razork knew that he couldn't take that trade any further if there was an extra man, a supplementary play. As Armut looks for the flash forward. World Ender coming out as well. Oh, clutch! Oh, Razork! Oh, what a play by Razork! His evolution as a...
And you have to throw some criticism towards Armut here because he had information on where Razork was. And the play was incredible. The pillar was perfectly placed. A dive in the bot lane.
Upset cleansing away here. Unforgiven though, healed up with the zoomies. Hylissang very low. Razork here in time has to subjugate, puts it down, takes the tower, and that is another one over to Upset. Make it 2 as he slays the cat afterwards.
They just continue on the bot side, and remember, Nisqy used his ultimate on the top exchange earlier. It didn't really...
Now the Rift Herald will be dropped a little bit late, but it should be thrown down in the mid lane. Secure Nisqy a few more plates. Will they actually be able to lock this one up? You can see Razork on his way.
I'm pretty sure he's going to get a charge in. They will try and stop it. Razork trying to come in from the side as well. No flash on Nisqy. They're just going to let the Rift Herald charge forward. Stun card locked. Nisqy trying to get away, but you just can't escape. The Rift Herald was a bait for Fnatic, and they find the pick. Going to Worlds into the play-in stage where they might meet some of our CB LoL brethren who are familiar with the 7-1 scoreline that they are currently falling to. Razork trying to get the fight down towards this bottom side. The tidal wave going in. Unforgiven able to spell shielded up. Razork exhausted, but he's still very healthy as Elyoya joins the fray. Unforgiven, Razork just turns it back into him. The Destiny coming out, and that might be a little bit too deep from Razork. He will get shut down. Nisqy takes him. Upset dodging to the side as well. The Cullen coming out, but Elyoya tanking that for days as he gets his first kill of the game.
A big overstep there from Fnatic, but they're not going to be too upset about it. Look at that mid lane tower.
Late Drake is being picked up here. I think one of the latest one I've seen, 15 minutes. So that means at least from the side of Matt Lines, if it comes down to like Drake stacking up win control.
And Humanoid have been playing very well throughout playoffs with the entire Fnatic roster, but Razork has really been a standout. And we often highlight kill participation as a big highlight for Razork in particular, just because of how involved he is with the kills. And right now he's going to involve himself in some more.
Tidal wave coming in from the backside. The stun's going to land onto Nisqy, and he's already down. Upset looking for Unforgiven as well, and he wins that 1v1. A 2-level advantage in the gale force forward is enough. Elyoya trying to do what he can. Kaiser dodging in and out. Armut forced away. The Rift Herald charge can come in, but perhaps Fnatic are looking to beat their own record from earlier in the day. Armut healed up just a little bit. Rift Herald charges in once again. This will be the inhibitor tower down. The inhibitor next on the menu. It looks like Fnatic are going to back away. They won't take the inhibitor yet. Only 18 minutes on the clock. Rift Herald charges in. Actually looks like Mad Lions might look to give this one up. No minion wave here means that Rift Herald's not going to be stopped. Will Armut cull it, or will they just let the Sivir eat these super minions?
That's exactly what's happening right here. They're saying it's still very much early in the game. Even though the Rift inhibitor goes down now, we will have super minions coming through. Baron won't be up, and because of that, you won't benefit of the pressure you usually get of the super minions. So what's they going to do?
Mad Lions, but right now they are just retreating, just foregoing their towers as Fnatic raise them to the ground. Cullen coming out. Nisqy flashes away, pops the stopwatch, but in the gravity field with a tidal wave on his way. That Tsunami finds his mark. Razork trading its 4 off towards the top side. Wunder trying to come in from the side as well as Razork will go down. Elyoya takes him. The chase is on, and Hylissang as the Sonic Wave is flashed away from. Upset though still has a lot of damage here, and Wunder has the flank position. Needlework going in, only lands onto one. He only has 1 item so far, and Wunder actually may have overstayed his welcome a little bit as Mad Lions try and collapse. The Infernal Chains lands. Wunder not pulled back, dodges the Sonic Wave as well somehow. Darking Blade from Armut is Upset now the one to advance to step forward. for Fnatic, but the healing and the shielding from the Yuumi is just too much for Fnatic to deal with. Elyoya on the longest flank doesn't have the kick, doesn't have that Dragon's Rage. Still tries to land the Sonic Wave. Kaiser going in, the shutdown going down as the Viktor's taken out of the fight. Wunder next on the menu as the Sonic Wave hits once again. The TP coming in as Nisqy tries to join this fray. Upset trying to get away as well, and he is dominating. Another Sonic Wave from Elyoya, but instead they'll just take out Hylissang. Elyoya dives underneath the tower. They're looking for Upset as well with the Destiny coming in, and Upset will fall the shutdown to Nisqy. And what a fight this is for Mad Lions. Wunder survives, he takes down one, but Mad Lions found exactly what they needed.
And just while that, they finally pick up the team fight. But look at the base, that's the big one. Had Humanoid not gone down, they could have just TP'd in, and they will get at least one of these Nexus turrets, I believe. Yeah, there it falls. So despite it looking great for Mad Lions, the fact that that bottom lane inhibitor had been taken.
Around for Mad Lions, they might just look for the mid lane towers. That Baron not going down too quickly.
No, but it just looks like they want to turn. You can see the positioning of Wunder as well. And Mad Lions, they kind of just called the bluff. They have a second blue trinket coming through. Elyoya with a Yuumi on top. I think he's fine.
Nisqy puts the Everfrost down. Gold card comes in, lands a stun in the Hallowed Mist. Sonic Wave onto Humanoid as well. You have to look to see where Elyoya can get up to the backline, but immediately Mad Lions are split off the two fronts. Blast Cone away, Elyoya can dash across the wall as well. But there's a tower here. They might just have to tank it up. Mad Lions are going to do exactly that as Razork and Humanoid coming in from the side. Upset! Oh, almost got the damage down. They turn it back around onto Humanoid. Armut has a Kaiser on his shoulders, and Humanoid's down as Unforgiven takes the kill. Razork next on the menu, and once again Fnatic overstep, Fnatic overstay, and Mad Lions pounce.
They're looking to continue the dive. The stun lands on the Upset, and he will drop.
The cleanse is just not enough. 4 more kills to Mad Lions. And say what you damn want about this team. They are not
in this game. The fact that they are able to navigate their way around that fight. Armut coming in clutch with the Aatrox at the end, and this could very well be the Baron. Razork now here. Flash, smite. Here we go.
He's done it before.
No vision. There's the control ward.
Razork has the kick.
Elyoya has the kick. Razork's on the Trundle. He might like the kick as he could blast cone in here. They're looking for it. Razork flashes in. It's secured by Elyoya. Humanoid now. Hex skating behind them as Razork should be the first to fall in this fight. He's somehow surviving with the subjugate with the tidal wave. And Humanoid's on the back line. The Chaos Storm! A storm, a tempest for Mad Lions. They're locked in the pit. And Humanoid has locked them in there with him. Elyoya trying to trade onto Humanoid. Trying to do what he can, but he just can't do enough. The Hex skate won't save him. Only Nisqy survives as Fnatic rout them in the river.
Mad Lions, they get the Baron by the
level advantage for the Mad Lions top laner. Elyoya, they know he's there. They know he's in the vicinity at least, and he is spotted out. He now dives into the pit with the Sonic Wave. Looks like Wunder's going to back and then TP back if he needs, but already they've caught out Razork. Final chapter coming out. Subjugate the heals though. Armor very low already. He's pulled the world ender as Upset looks for the backline exhausted. Unforgiven, Upset just takes him out. Nisqy next on the menu for Upset, and he will not be denied his spot in Malmo. Upset finds 2. He's looking for 3. Elyoya slowed. The TP in behind them as well as Humanoid looks to cut them off. It's Wunder, in fact. Armut forced up to the top side. Wunder's going to chase Elyoya down towards the bottom side. Armut trying to do what he can with the Darking Blade, but he just doesn't have the healing. He doesn't have enough. Kaiser locked up. Fnatic clean him up. Only Elyoya stands.
The Quadra is delayed, but it is a Quadra nonetheless. Upset in the final moments once again comes up massive. He has the Nexus in his eyes, and he is looking to secure Fnatic top 3 in the LEC.
20 playoffs and 12 finals. Fnatic don't want to stop there. They're looking for number 30.
And they ramp up for it. Rogue waiting for them. Fnatic, the plot armor continues, as it has been foretold. And what a game. It just seems like it's a team that keeps elevating themselves as well. We saw a lot of dominant bot playstyle coming through in the Misfits series. We see it again in this one. But also Humanoid stepping up immensely, washing away the reputation he got from this regular season, and now shining, stepping up in playoffs. Humanoid have returned.
Fnatic looking to emulate their lower bracket run from last year. They find themselves in top 3 once again. They will be going up against Rogue once again. Last year it was a 3-0 for Fnatic when facing up against Rogue. And Fnatic are looking good. Upset appears to be in form. Humanoid in form. And they will take down last year's champions. Fnatic will secure a top 3 spot here in the LEC Summer 2022.
And for Mad Lions, they just have to